Ladies and gentlemen, this is an update on the Minneapolis cops. 4 cops have been fired in regards to the death of George Floyd because he had no business being handled like this. Even if you thought the man was high, this is overkill. But see, this is what you can expect from cops in America. Okay, they won't go get a real criminal that's out here doing something. They want easy targets like George Floyd. And as far as them getting fired, this is a joke. This is unacceptable. If any of us kill someone, we wouldn't just lose a job. We would go to jail. These cops, they should all be in jail. They ain't protecting and serving nothing. What threat was this man high sitting in a car to anybody? That's not protecting no damn neighborhood. That's not doing a damn thing but being a murderer. This is garbage. This firing this is just complete garbage. So this came out in the New York Post, May 26, 2020. Minneapolis cops involved in George Floyd's death fired mayor. It's not enough. It's not enough. I don't care what anybody say. If any regular citizen killed someone right now, you wouldn't just lose your job and go home. You would be jailed. These cops should not be above the law. When you are firing them and you're not doing anything beyond that, you're letting everybody know that these cops are above the law. The Minneapolis cops involved in the arrest of George Floyd before he died, all been fired. Mayor Jacob Frey said on Twitter, 4 responding MPD officers involved in the death of George Floyd have been terminated, Frey said. That is the right call. No, arresting them and putting them in jail is the right call. Anything short of that, this is just bullshit. You're just trying to make it look like you did something, but what you did ain't shit. Floyd, who was Black, was seen on a viral video being pinned down by Minneapolis police, yelling, "I can't breathe," before he died. A white officer, seen with his knee on Floyd's neck, was identified as Derek, I guess that Chauvin. That's the name of this cop with his knee on his neck, Derek Chauvin, according to the Minneapolis Star Tribune. The FBI and Minnesota state authorities are investigating the incident. Being Black in America should not be a death sentence, Frey said in an earlier tweet. For 5 minutes, we watched a white officer press his knee into a Black man's neck. 5 minutes. This officer failed the most basic human sense. No, he wasn't human. He can't fail at being human. He's not human. Chauvin joined the Minneapolis police force in 2001 and have been involved with at least 3 other violent deaths. The Daily Beast report. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This cop was involved with 3 violent deaths and you let him stay on the force? Well, then, in my opinion, this man is a mass murderer. He was in 3 other violent deaths. He's a mass murderer. In 2011, Chauvin, I guess that's how you say his name, was one of 5 cops placed on leave after officers shot and wounded a Native American man during a call, the outlet said, citing a database maintained by Communities United Against Police Brutality. In 2008, he shot and wounded another man he claimed reached for a cop's gun. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. During a domestic violence call, I don't believe this man. He's lying. In 2006, he was involved in a fatal shooting of a man who stabbed two people and turned on police. This man, this Derek Chauvin, he's got a horrible track record. And y'all let him stay on the police force. Y'all allowed this murderer to stay there on the police force. And now he has killed a fourth person. The MPD has an appalling record of killing people of color and covering it up, the group said in a statement. This time, though, witnesses and video will make it a lot harder. It is clear this was an outright murder. Well, you know, as long as these cops are free, they didn't do their jobs, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't do their jobs. In a tweet post Tuesday, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called the incident sickening, a lack of humanity in this disturbing video is sickening, Walz wrote. We will all get answers and seek justice. Well, if MPD have a record of killing people of color and covering it up, then you need to disband the police department. You need to get rid of all of these officers and start over from scratch. When you got a reputation like that, then that tells me you got a cultural problem within the police force. You got a problem. And don't try to act like this can't be done, because there's a town near me and they got rid of every single police officer because of the corruption. It was so rampant. They got rid of it and they brought in a whole bunch of brand new younger officers, and things did get better. They did. You know, when the corrupt cops were there, they were harassing people. People were getting shot. It was all kinds of mess going on. When they disbanded and just did a clean sweep of every single police officer, including the chief, they got rid of all of them and brought in all brand new people, and haven't heard any more problems out of that town ever since. So they saw a problem, and they saw this problem for years. So it's not just the police force at fault here, it's the politicians that knew this was happening in Minneapolis, and you did nothing. The only reason why you're giving this attention is because too many people were around and witnessed what happened. But y'all, that don't seal the deal. I want y'all to remember it was a lot of people around when Mike Brown was shot to death. And they used a grand jury to get Darren Wilson off the hook. See, they got all kinds of bags of tricks that they use up in the legal system to get out of everything. They've been doing it for years. So, no, I am not satisfied that they just fired these cops. I'm not satisfied. I don't believe it's enough. And if these cops got a history of violently killing Black people, then nobody in that local government in Minneapolis is doing your job. All of you have failed this man that got killed. All of you did. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.